Hello. Today, I would like to introduce one of Japan's great racehorses, Sakaboy. Sakaboy was a male horse born in 1985. Yes, 1985. He was from the same generation as Ogulcap. His sire was Dictas. Dictas was a French horse who performed well from the mile to middle distances. From a young age, Sakaboy showed a very strong temperament. He sometimes stood up on his hind legs and even jumped over a fence to escape. He was also born with weak hooves, which would later become a serious concern. Sakaboy made his debut in August 1987. It was a 1200-meter race. In the straight, he pulled away easy from the other horses. At the finish line, the gap to second place was 9 lengths. It was a dominant victory. In his next race, he had a poor start and finished fourth. However, in the race after that, he showed his true ability again and won by 10 lengths. Fans were stunned by his overwhelming speed, and expectation rose rapidly. Then came his next race, the G1 Hanshin 3-year-old Stakes. Sakaboy was sent off as the favorite. He did not disappoint. He won by 8 lengths. With this victory, Sakaboy became the 3-year-old champion. At that time, 3-year-old corresponds to today's 2-year-olds. Naturally, fans began to dream of his performance in the Derby. The following year, Sakaboy chose Yayoi Show as his first race, but he finished third. Then things took a bad turn. After stepping on a stone, he injured his hoof and developed an infection. Because of this, he was forced to miss the Satsuki show. About a month and a half later, the Japanese Derby was approaching. In an attempt to make the Derby, his trainer administered a large amount of antibiotics. However, his condition did not improve. In fact, the side effects made those things even worse. Still, the trainer continued preparing him, and Sakaboy entered the NHK Cup, a trial race for the Derby. But his health had not recovered, and he finished fourth. Even so, he challenged the Derby. The result was a heavy defeat. He finished 15th. After this race, many began to say that he was only a short distance horse. Having lost his reputation in the Derby, Sakaboy entered the Chunichi Sports Show, a race over 1800 meters. From the outside, he unleashed a powerful burst of speed past the horses in front of him and won decisively. Next came the G3 Hakodate Kinen, ran over 2,000 meters. This race featured many proven horses. Two older Derby winners, Sirius Symbol, and Mary Nice were in the field. So was the previous year's Double Crown filly, Max Beauty. Summer graded races in Hokkaido often attract strong competition like this. Sakaboy stayed near the back early on and gradually improved his position. At the fourth turn, he moved into the lead and powered away. Neither the Derby winners nor the Double Crown filly could keep up. He won by 5 lengths. His time was 1 minute 57.8 seconds. It was a Japanese record at that time. That record stood for many years and remained legendary until it was finally broken in 2025. In autumn, his goal was the final Triple Crown race, the Kikkasho. However, he sprained his ankle during training and had to withdraw. His target was then changed to be Mile Championship, held 2 weeks after the Kikkasho. Once again, he raced from the back of the field and began accelerating through the final corner. In the straight, he passed the fourth in front of him before there was even time to line up. The result was a dominant victory by 4 lengths. This marked his second G1 win. Later that year, Sakaboy ran in the Arima Kinen. Most of the attention was on the grey horse rivalry between Oguri Cap and Tamamo Cross. Still, Sakaboy was the third favorite. As usual, he came from the back and finished fourth. However, the horse that finished third, Super Creek, was disqualified for interference. As a result, Sakaboy was promoted to third place. This would become the final race of his career. He continued training with hopes of racing the following year, but sadly, he broke his leg. His career record was 6 wins from 11 starts. It was a short career, but one that left a powerful impression. After retirement, Sakaboy became a stallion. His most famous offspring was Narita Top Road. He competed against Teiyem Operao and also often defeated by him. Won the Kikkasho. He did not win often, but that made fans love him even more. Another notable son was Hishi Miracle. He won the Kikkasho, the Tennosho Spring, and the Takarazuka Kinen. Unlike Sakaboy, Hishi Miracle was a stamina-based horse rather than a speed type. Sakaboy also sired many other successful horses, including Tiko Tiko Tak, winner of the Shuka Show. Although Sakaboy himself excelled at mile races, many of his offspring performed best over longer distances. Sakaboy himself might have handled longer distances. However, considering his strong temperament, The mile may have been the perfect distance for him. In 2011, Soccer Boy passed away due to laminitis. He was 26 years old. He left behind many descendants, and his bloodline continues to live on in Japanese horse racing. Rest in peace. Soccer Boy also appears in Uma Musume Cinderella Grey, but under a different name. That name is Dicta Striker. It combines dictas with the word striker, a term associated with soccer. The character also has a fierce personality. There is little doubt that Dicta Striker is modeled after Soccer Boy. That's all for today. If you would like to learn more about Japanese horse races, please consider subscribing to this channel. If you have any requests, feel free to leave a comment. See you in the next video.